Hi guys, so this is the Q&A or Ask Me Anything video. Here I go. I don't really have any intro, but I'm going to start reading the questions and answering them in order. And I'll try not to skip anybody, but I may not have a good answer. I don't know. Here it goes. Okay, from Sean Bragg. Have you ever danced with the devil in the pale moonlight? Can't say that I have, and I really wish I could just like bust out the rest of that song right now. It would really make it better, but I can't. From Patrick Zimmerman, what besides cosplay do you also enjoy? Video games and TV shows, obviously. I grew up with horses on a farm, so I love to ride my horses, but it doesn't happen very often because I don't go home that often anymore. I like to read. I'm always reading, always. Like, I never don't have a book going. My favorite author is Robin Hobb, and I'm reading the Assassin's Apprentice book by her right now, and it's my favorite. You should read it if you haven't and you like fantasy books. From Kevin Meisenbacher. Did I say that right? I hope I said that right. What other Elder Scrolls cosplays do you intend to do? Oh, you're just assuming that I'm doing some. Well, I'm actually gonna do Serena, but I've been saying that for a very long time. But I will do it because I know she's like, there's like Ayla and then her, and everybody loves one or the other or both of them. So I will for sure be doing her at some point, but there's just so many to do. From Erin, the Aldmary Queen. What is your favorite material to use in cosplay? I know that there's so many interesting ones out there, but I'm gonna say fabric because there's so much variety and it's so easy to fix if you screw up. And I usually screw up something at least once, but more often than not, fabric is easier to fix. From Jeffrey Tobias, what type of video games do you enjoy the most? That's hard. Like, I am definitely a first-person shooter person. Like, I've played Battlefield to death. Not so much 4, but 3, that was my thing. I would play that for hours, and I loved it. But I also love, like, Skyrim, and I'm really enjoying Dragon Age, and I loved Tomb Raider, but at the same time, it made me more frustrated than any video game I've ever played, because I couldn't figure out the puzzles at points in time, and I would just rage quit for, like, a month, and then start again. But I don't know, like, all of those, I guess, and I'm open to trying other ones. I wouldn't do scary ones because I'm a pansy. From Michael White, can you dress up as a fake gangster again and do a little rap for us? And drink a milkshake for me during the video. Oh dear, okay, I don't have any milkshakes, so I can't do that. I think I have the hat, so like give me 1 second. Okay, fake gangster, all up in her. Alrighty, so I got the hat going. Oh, that's not, I like gang signs. Obviously, I'm not that thug. Oh, I need this hoodie. This is my crafting hoodie. I wear it in the basement. What? I don't know what you want me to rap for you. And I feel like singing Shake That Ass right now would be very inappropriate if somebody underage was watching this. I think I'm just gonna do the rest of the video in this fake gangster. Okay, does that count? And then I'll like, you can pretend it's a rap. And I wish I had a milkshake. Yeah, and Spencer wants me to rap the entirety of Shake That, but I can't just do it. Okay, I will do it eventually one day and upload a video for you guys, okay? I promise. Hold me to that, because I'll probably ignore it and pretend I never said this. From Doug Mills, yes, I fist pumped because I saw your picture again and I thought about Black Sails, and if you guys don't watch that show, you need to watch that show. It's amazing. I talk to Doug about it all the time because he's like the only other person I know that watches it. So stressful. I love it, but I'm so stressed out the whole time I'm watching that. Anyways, his question was, who inspires you the most? Oh geez, like in what aspect? Like everybody always asks like what cosplayers inspire you the most, but I don't have anybody like, oh, Gandhi, or like something like that. Like there's so many amazing people. I don't know. I don't have a good answer to this. I feel like I should have a really good answer to this, but I just learn from everybody and everything. Learning is a huge part of life, so I really try and absorb everything that I see and other people's ways of life, their views, their religions. Like, I'm very neutral on most things, so I feel like that comes from accepting everybody's way of life or thought process and stuff. And then same goes for like cosplay. Like I know that you can do amazing things with foam, and you can do amazing things with Warbler, and you can sew amazing dresses. I love all of it. I want to know all of it. So I don't have like one person that I like go to and have an answer for this. I'm sorry, that's not a good answer to that question. From Sean Harland. Was there ever a book that surprised you with how good or bad it was? Okay, so I just said how Robin Hobb's is my favorite author, and I've read like every single one of her books. I hated the Soldier Sun series of hers. It's probably because it was the last ones I read, and I loved all of her other stuff so much. And then I got to this one, and it was just so different, and I did not like it at all. And that is probably the only book, other than that Girl with the Dragon Tattoo book I tried to read. Those two are the only two books I have stopped halfway through that I can remember and not finished. So I guess I'd have to say that one. But surprised with how good, I don't know. I'm really easy. I love books, like all of them. But oh, and I can definitely discuss The Hobbit in this matter. I love the movies, and I actually found the book pretty terrible. It was just, there was no detail to it. Like Lord of the Rings, when you read that series, like he describes like a leaf and like crap like that. But The Hobbit, like it glosses over everything. So I was really disappointed with that book. And I did read it before the movies came out, like right before the movies came out, because I wanted to know before I went to see the movie. So yeah, I was disappointed by that, and I don't know why everyone gets so like uppity about Peter Jackson like changing it, because actually it was kind of a poopy book. It was a really great story, but he really could have made it more interesting, and I know it was for kids, so I like how the Hobbit movies are better than the book. So that one surprised me with how poor it was, in my opinion. I know I'm gonna start so much hate right here. I'm so sorry. Yes, I can't read. I'm leaning really close. From Christopher A. Bevard. What less known characters do you want to cosplay? I don't know. I'm like super cosplay ADD. I seem to just, every time I watch a new show or anything, I just want to cosplay that character instantly. Like I just need to. I don't know if Vikings is lesser known, but it doesn't feel as mainstream or as recognizable as a lot of stuff. So I would love to do somebody from that show. I feel like people would still get it, and it doesn't really go with what you're asking. But that's someone that I'd love to, but the thing that is holding me back is I feel like no one would recognize me. They'd just be like, oh, look, there's some chick in some, like, armor. Woo! And that's, I don't know, that's like every cosplayer's fear. They don't want to go there and be like, oh, you're so-and-so. No, I'm not. Or like, no one knows who you are. So I don't know, I have so many on my list. You know I have so many on my list. I keep posting them all the time. And this is going to be the last one for this video, and I'm going to split it into two because there's lots of questions. But this one is from Cody Moore. Hey. Two-parter. What is your favorite cosplay you've done to date? Either building or wearing or both. I finished Azog. I haven't shown it to you guys yet, but I've actually, like, just this morning finished Azog. It's done. It's finished. I can wear it. I'm so excited. It looks so cool. I cannot wait till I can try the body paint out with it. But already right now, I feel so badass. I love it. And so I guess that would have to be kind of my favorite, but I haven't worn it yet. But it's definitely my favorite. And what is your mousy? I'm going to say mostly anticipated build you have planned or are even thinking about for the near future? I don't know. I sounded like an idiot there. I don't know, like I'm thinking about so many, and I've been so focused and so excited for Azog for so long that I kind of haven't got another big one planned in a while. I'm hoping to do a whole bunch of smaller. For me, small is not, small was like Elise and like the Puppeteer. To people, those are not small. But to me, that's a small one. Azog's a big one. Uruk-hai's a big one. Sort of thing. I want to do a whole bunch of smaller ones. Like, I want to redo Poison Ivy. I actually already am. I'd love to do a Huntress. I'd love to do like the more like the classic ones, and then like a couple Assassin's Creed ones. I really want to finish up my bunny suit Puppeteer and a couple other bunny suit Assassin's Creed outfits I have planned. That would be really cool. I don't know. I'm really excited to pump out a whole bunch after I get this big one done. But okay, enjoy me looking like a thug. You probably cannot take me seriously right now. This is the end of this video because it's at 10 minutes, and I've been trying to rush through this, as you see, because these get really long and I got way more questions than I ever do, guys. So I'm so happy to know all you. It makes me so happy that you talk to me. I would be so lonely. So see you in a bit. I'll get another video for you guys. Bye-bye!